Alright, so I just woke up and I've been greeted with some lovely, lovely messages from none other than EliotMasters. So, let's take a look here. So first off, he pings me in general, or let's see the chronological order of things. No, he pings me in the server first. Okay. Says, why am I permanently banned? You took my collat. If you're gonna make it a big problem, I can turn it to be. You have exactly 2 hours to reply to me, or I will expose all the scamming shit you do. By the way, all of the scamming shit that I do is apparently nothing, and that I actually like to, you know, I like when there's consequences to people's actions. It's just overall a dick. So, let's see here. He has 2 accounts for some fucking reason. He has this account and then this account. And both of them obviously are his, because let's see here. It's the same fucking shit. And let's see here. The messages on this account. Alright. So this is the important one. Hey, it's Eli. And I thought he was Eli the blind guy. Then Elliot. Anyways, if you can you spot me 70 million? I'll repay you back tomorrow if that's chill with you. If you do have a spare 70 million. I'm like, yeah, actually, I can. And he said, here, take my collat at least. So, as you can see, this is the account that I do loans from. And of course, the first person that I get a loan from is fucking Elliot, which was just an awful idea, I guess. Whoops. That's boxy. Let's see here. Alright, EliotMasters. What's going on here? Alright, so it's a loan until 8/16/2022. The JBI is collateral. I figured that since he's my friend, this should be enough. So, 70 million in there. Jingle Bell implant. I still just fucking have it sitting in my inventory because I knew that this was going to eventually become a shitstorm. So, sent in an item request to the bank, blah, blah, blah. Told him how I'm shitting, so he can just buy whatever he wants. I don't fucking care. It's a loan. It's not like I have any say. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, starts talking about like genocide. Alright, so the very next day, he comes on this account and says, hey, Brandon, I'm about to hop on and repay you. And that just simply doesn't happen. So he DMs me from this fucking account now. Did you get the DM on my other account? So this is 8/12/2022. So now he says, sorry, Braden. Something bad came up IRL at night. A driver scared right side, a mirror of mine. If anything, genocide got you. Then follows it up with, this is EliotMasters. Now let's go back here. I'm like, yeah, I got the message. I don't really know what the fuck genocide got you means. So now he says, hey, I just got home. He's talking about the Titan Hunter mesh, because this is back when that was new. Are you a fan of the USAS 12? I don't own any guns. I thought he was talking about a real gun. No, I mean a DF1. Blah, blah, blah. Just starts making conversation. So I'm like, hey, when am I getting my 70 million back? He's like, oh, I just saw your message. I'll try to get it today. And then immediately, hey, do you play Dead Frontier 2? And I'm like, no, not really, no. And he says, I can compensate in Dead Frontier 2 until I get paid in Dead Frontier 1. And I'm like, no. Because that's pretty sure that's against the fucking rules anyway. But I have to compensate something for waiting for you so long, so please. And I'll get the 70 mil back to you, blah, blah, 4 days later, I'm like, dude, if I don't get it within 7 days, I'm just gonna report your ass. Then 4 days later, I'm like, I'm not gonna report you. I'm gonna claim the jingle implant as my own. I'm just gonna fucking cut my losses there and just take the collateral, because that's just how a fucking loan works. Then eventually, he messages me back after like a week and a half or some shit. Thank you, and I'm finally back. I'll pay you 120 million for the jingle once I get the cash. And my own fucking other bitch blocked and ghosted me, which is very ironic here. This won't happen again, and sincerely, my regards. So then I'm like, okay, I give him 3 more days. And when will the 120 mil be happening? I wait 13 fucking days. Still he ghosts me. 5 more days. I'm assuming this isn't happening. So then 2 days later, I'm like, I guess the jingle's mine. And so then, eventually, I got annoyed enough that he's just fucking ghosting me to just fucking report his ass. But anyway, so he sends this. And he sends, hey, I'm sorry. I accept any report or punishment. I'll owe it to you for myself. He says, I will accept any report or punishment. So I'm like, I bet. And then he gets banned. Now, I reported him on October 1st. And yes, I'm going to say he scammed me because he did not pay by the fucking due date and then completely ghosted me for like an entire month. So, obviously I say I have our Discord DMs, but I know that it doesn't matter much in the grand scheme of things. Alright, Discord DMs are inadmissible. Yeah, but the item for item traded with the message was logged, so I've sent him a message telling him that he must honor his loan repayment. Blah, blah, blah. I'm asking this because this is the first time that I've ever loaned something with collateral, blah, blah, blah. You can just see all this. So, has Elliot made contact with you or attempted to pay back at least some of what he owes? Literally fucking no. Just straight up, completely radio silence. So then he says, alright then, I'd hoped you wouldn't come to this, but he's given me no other option since he's ignored my warnings. So, I say, well, I guess this is like resolved then, but I don't close the ticket. Now, conveniently, of course, he comes back today. So he says, we need to have a little talk, a very serious one. Don't be taking my shit and saying I scammed you, even though my collat is higher. This doesn't look as high as 70 million to me. Alright, what you did was a bitch move. Turns out you're the one scamming me. Here, I just fucking blow my cool. What the fuck are you even saying, you fuckhead? Your collat is worth like 60 million. And at the time, it was only 45 million. And you said you'd pay it back quite a while ago, and you completely ghosted me. Don't bother. I gave you over 2 months. Hey, crazy. Actions can have consequences. And, so he fucking just says all that. So I message him on the account that he messages me the most from. Which, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is the one that he always reached out to me with shit. So, I'm like, dude, did you just ignore all of this shit? Then, of course, why am I permanently banned? You took my collateral. If you want to make it a big problem, I can turn it to be. Who are you? He says, whatever, man. You have exactly 2 hours to reply to me, or I will expose all the scamming shit you do. You're not Braden. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? All of our archive trades. Thank God this fucking account only has the 1 page of it. Check that shit out. Bam. This is the only time that him and I have ever had a trade. And it was when you took 70 million from me, gave me a Jingle Bell implant, and then just fucked off for like 2 months. Fuck you, man. You can spin your yarn whatever fucking way you want, dude. You never messaged me back. You didn't fucking... Obviously, you didn't do shit when Jack warned you. Apparently multiple times. So, hey, man. You can do whatever you want. That fucking sucks, bro. Your actions have consequences. That's a wild fucking... that's just something wild.